up, YouTube? It's Kim, and it is Weigh In Wednesday. So I am happy to report that I lost this week. I lost 0.8. So my new total is 77.4 pounds lost. So I'm so happy about the 0.8. Let me tell you, this past week was a mental battle. Having reached my 75-pound milestone last week, the, new Kim, because I feel like I'm dealing with an angel and a devil, so I'm going to call them new Kim and old Kim. So the new Kim wanted to ride the momentum and keep doing what she's doing and have a great week. And then I have this little devil on my shoulder, old Kim, I'll call her. And she was like this little voice that kept telling me, oh, you got to 75, so why don't you go have some cake? Why don't you go have some donuts? Why don't you go have some fries? And the whole week, I was just like talking to myself, and please tell me you do this as well. I mean, I can't be the only crazy one out in YouTube land, but I was just like, shut up. Like, I had to tell myself, stop. That is old Kim. You don't want to go there. Eating like that, being like that is what got you to 317 pounds. So I went out to eat way too much this past weekend. And that always is hard with, being on SmartPoints, because it's hard as heck to eat out on SmartPoints if you're not going to be eating grilled chicken and, veggies, and make good choices. So some of the times I made good choices, other times I didn't make good choices, but I tried to make the best of it. Like, I went to this awesome burger place. It's actually a butcher shop that has a little restaurant area, and they make the most delicious burgers. So I ate half the burger, half the fries, so I saved the rest for the next day, and I didn't get dessert. So it's like I was right in the middle of making good choices and not making good choices, but making the best of it. So yeah, the struggle is so real. It doesn't matter where you are in your weight loss journey. You just have to accept that you're gonna have that mental struggle. And some weeks it's great. Some weeks I am like, yeah, I'm doing awesome. New Kim is like, woohoo. But some weeks, that old Kim, man, she is like, hey, remember me? I just had to punch that old Kim and say, get the heck out of here. So yeah, the struggle was real this week, but I managed to, come Monday, damage control, right back on to being under my daily SmartPoint allowance. And I still track, though. That is key for me to see, I had an 80-point day, and it's like, okay, this happened, but let's just keep going. That is always what I tell myself. Just keep going no matter what. So luckily I was able to flush out all the demons, and I had a 0.8 loss. So that is awesome. So for this week, it's going to be another tough week because my daughter's birthday, she's turning 5 on Sunday, and we're going to have pizza and we're going to have cake. So I was actually just talking about this with Lori this morning, is I need to pre-track. I need to know exactly what I'm going to have, go in with a plan, and stick to that plan. Because last year, I overdid it. We got this huge cake from Costco, and I think I sent some of the cake out, but I kept like a good chunk of the cake, and I pretty much ate it for a couple days after, and I felt like absolute dog poop, eating all that sugar. And I went back, and this is the great thing about YouTube when you make videos weekly, is you can go back and look and see what happened that week. So I watched the video this morning, And I watched the weigh-in after my daughter's birthday last year, and I gained 1 point whatever, and I talked about not making good choices and the birthdays, but this year is going to be different. This year my plan is to go in with a plan and plan on 1 piece of cake. I'm also going to get fruit, so I'll have fruit and cake, and I'm going to send everything out of the house. Lori's coming. Don't worry, I'm not sending it home with her. I'm going to send it home with my parents, and which they don't even need it anyway, but I know my sister would want it. So I'm sending it home there, and it's going to be out of the house, and I'm going to try to not eat out as much this weekend, which should be okay. Saturday, I should be able to eat at home. And Friday we have a play date, and I think we're going to Panera. So Panera is always easy to make good choices. Because I don't want to feel upset about overdoing at the party. You know, I know that eating so much cake and sugar, yeah, for the first 5 minutes you're like, woohoo, this cake is awesome. And then 2-3 pieces later, you're like, what did I do? And it's just such a vicious cycle. So I want to stop that cycle, and I can do it. I can do it. So that is my plan for the week. And this week's weekly go out and play, we actually did not talk about this at all at the meeting. Our leader talked about yes you can, and what can you do this week to stay on track. So it was the usuals: playing your meals, track, more activity, you know, go to the grocery store, be prepared. But funny enough that the topic in the weekly was go out and play. Just this past Friday, I took my daughter to Bounce U, which is like a bounce place. They have big inflatable bounce houses that you can jump on, and we did everything together. We went down the big slides, we jumped in the bouncies, and I still did that with her when I was over 300 pounds. I never let that stop me, but let me tell you, I had more endurance. I was able to climb up the stairs faster. I wasn't out of breath, and I just felt such joy. Like, I didn't feel like people were looking at me. I didn't feel self-conscious. So I actually have a little video clip that I'm going to put in now. So as you can see, we just had a blast, and like I said, I just felt such joy and happiness playing with her and having such a fun time. So I'm going to encourage you guys, go out, play, do something fun, go for a walk. Actually, some of the tips they had in here was really good, just really quick. Visit a zoo, pet the puppies at a local shelter, play catch, cheer on a local softball team, try a new sport. Draw with sidewalk chalk, that's always fun, Kylie loves that. Wander among the art at an outdoor sculpture garden. Snap photos of flowers and budding trees. Rent roller skates. That one's a little shaky, be careful on those roller skates. Pull out your bike, hop on your kid's skateboard or scooter. Greet the day with a peaceful walk. Hike in the woods. Walk errands instead of driving if you can. Visit a botanical garden. Plant summer blooming annuals. Look for 4-leaf clovers. Make like a kid at the playground and try out the swings, teeter-totter, monkey bars. Go fly a kite. Blow bubbles. Look up at the night sky or stroll on a deserted beach. So all great ideas. I hope you guys go out and play this week. Have some fun and feel good about yourself. And as always, stay fit and fabulous. Bye!